Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. As I'm sure you can tell from the title of this video, today I'm going to be attempting to do my makeup without my glasses or contacts, and I think it's going to be interesting. So I had this idea a couple of days ago and I looked it up. Not a whole lot of other people have done it. By no means am I the first person to do this. I'm not the creator of this challenge. And so with all that being said, let's get into this video. So I've kind of made a little bit of a vow with myself that I'm not going to put my glasses on again or get up close and personal with a mirror until we are completely done. I have a mirror about 1.5 feet in front of me. I have my laptop projecting the video footage about 1 foot in front of me as well. So I can't really see what I'm doing at all. This is gonna be interesting. Normally, if I do my makeup without my contacts, I have to be about a few inches from the mirror. So close that I always hit the mirror with the brushes. So if that tells you anything about how visually impaired I am. First things first, we're gonna start with the brows, and how I like to start my brows is just taking some Pears transparent soap, spraying it with a few spritzes of setting spray, and then I just go in with a... Oh my god, I cannot think of what this is called. I am so sorry. It is like 5 o'clock in the morning. I have been up for far too long already. This is not the first attempt I've done at this video. I'm gonna be honest with you. I only made it about this far the last time I attempted this because I was just not having a good day yesterday. So I just decided to just try this video again. And now where it gets interesting, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen, and we're gonna attempt to fill in these very sparse brows. I really do not have high hopes for how this is gonna go, but we're gonna give it a try. Alright, I cannot really see anything. I really think I'm just gonna kind of have to feel it out. I don't really know how else we're gonna go about this. And given the fact that my brows are... Oh, that was definitely not in the right spot. Given the fact that my brows are definitely never even when I am very up close and personal with the mirror, I just don't have high hopes, but we're gonna give it a go. I think I'm gonna call my brows good. I really, from what I can tell from this far away, they don't look too bad. Moving on, I'm going to prime my eyes with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and then I'm gonna go in with this Beauty Bakery sponge to blend that out. And then I'm thinking I want to use this Ciate London The Velvet palette. I'm kind of feeling like I want to kind of challenge myself. I feel like we can't just go in with a super simple look and call it a day. I think that's cheating, so I think I want to do a cut crease. I know. I think I'm just kind of setting myself up for failure here, but I really don't think we have any other choice, you know? I think we just have to go ham. If we're not going to do this right, what's the point in doing it at all? Also, forgive me, I can't really speak this morning. As I stated, it's very early. My brain's not quite functioning yet. I'm drinking some go-go juice, but sometimes that just makes me talk faster and stutter more, so bear with me. First, I'm going to dip into this rusty shade, and then I'm just gonna go over the whole brow bone with that. Also, I don't really plan on going super into depth with this look just because I really can't see what I'm doing, so I can only tell you what I want to do with this. You know what I mean? How am I doing so far? How are the brows? Do they look horrific or do they look kind of okay? I'm gonna be surprised if things really just kind of turn out okay. If they don't look really bad, I'm gonna be shocked. Although I did actually just do this look without contacts or anything the other day, and I'm pretty proud of that. Although, as I said, I had the mirror approximately 4 inches in front of my face, so that was a huge help. I think where this is gonna turn out to be a very dramatic look, which was not originally my intention, but you know, we just gotta go with what we got. I really cannot tell if this is even. I do not think it is. I really feel like the key to making this like kind of work is just gonna be a lot of blending. So I'm just gonna spend an eternity over here blending, and I'll let you know when I'm done. Alright, I think I have that about as blended as I'm gonna get it without being able to see what I'm doing. So we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna be very ballsy and tap into the one right next to it, the darkest shade in the palette. We are just going in on this look. Like I said, I'm gonna do a cut crease, so I'm just gonna go right into the crease with this shade. I also would like to state that I thought this video would be much more fun if I use products that I'm not extremely familiar with. So pretty much all of the face palettes that I picked for today, I don't use them on a regular basis. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to turn out. I've only used this eyeshadow palette maybe once, to be honest with you. It just doesn't really speak to me like all my other palettes do of how the eyeshadows look. I don't know if it's like that wavy texture that like repulses me. I don't know if I want to say repulses, but there's just something about this palette that really does not make me want to gravitate towards it, and I don't know what it is, because I remember the shimmers being absolutely gorgeous, stunning, so shimmery without even trying, you know? So I don't know why I never really liked this palette. It could also just be because it's more on the warmed toned color scheme, and I've had very cool toned hair for pretty much the better half of this whole entire year, so that could also have something to do with it. Okay, I really can't tell, but I think I have a crazy amount of fallout down here. I could be very much wrong, but also I really don't know if this eyeshadow is going on patchy. I cannot tell. This challenge is much more difficult than you may think it is. I have a feeling this eyeshadow look is not gonna be good. Is it bad? Is it really bad? I mean, you tell me if it's bad, right? We're friends here, right? I'd like to think we're friends. Okay, I think I'm done with that. I think I'm just gonna go in with this brush now, no additional product, and try to blend until hopefully this does not look incredibly terrible. As far as I can tell, I got that pretty well blended, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease. And unfortunately, my favorite crease cutting brush is dirty. I'm gonna have to settle for my second favorite, and hopefully it's not too bad. I do not think I put that brown up high enough, huh? I have a feeling that concealer is just going to completely cover that brownish purple shade I just applied. Yeah, that's great. I'm right, aren't I? That's exactly what's happening. This look is definitely not going to turn out well now, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to go in and fix that. I feel like we still have a little bit of that darker shade showing. Also, I'm really sorry if you can hear the train. Like in the middle of the night, early morning, I don't know why. Like, it sounds like it is right there, but it's really not. It's like miles away. Like miles away. At least I think it is. I could be wrong. I've never gone that way. Now that my creases are cut, I'm thinking I want to go in with this shade here. I'm just gonna slather that across the lid. I really like that word slather. I was kind of thinking I wanted to do some winged liner, but I kind of like how this looks from what I can tell. I don't think it looks too terribly bad. I think if I do some liner, I'm definitely guaranteeing myself to be set up for failure. So I think we're just going to skip the liner. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. For concealer, I think I'm going to go in with this Pretty Vulgar concealer. It is the Undercover in the shade Little White Lies concealer. I'm pretty sure it's like super expired. It's definitely separating. But to be honest with you, I always forget I have it. I've had it for like a year. I got it in, oh, I might have had this for like 2 years now. Whoops. Yeah, she definitely expired, but I definitely got this in a BoxyCharm in the fall. I really kind of want to say that was 2 years ago now. Maybe I should throw that away. Anyways, and now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Transparent. I just got this in the BoxyCharm Premium from July, so you should check that video out if you have not already. It was a complete ABH takeover box and definitely well worth my money if you ask me. All right, now I'm going to go in with the NYX 3 Steps to Skull palette, and I think I'm probably really just going to be using the contour shade from this palette. That's usually all I go for. The other day I used the highlight and I forgot how much I hate the highlight in this palette. It is just so chunky. It's just like straight glitter, you know? I feel like I went a little bit ham with this contour, but it should be fine, right? I feel like this look needs some bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this is in the shade Light. I really love this bronzer because I feel like you can like super go ham with it. And you don't really have to worry about it being too harsh, you know? Is that just me? Is it just because my bronzer is like incredibly old? I feel like I've had this palette for like years. I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, I did not contour my nose. What am I even doing with my life? We're gonna have to go back to that. I don't feel like the face is going too bad just because I don't really feel like you need to get all up close and personal for all of the face. You know what I mean? As long as the eyes are okay, I think we're gonna be okay. The nose is definitely one of those things that I would normally get very up close and personal for. Also, I really feel like there's a good possibility my camera lens was dirty, so I'm so sorry if this video just looks like crap. For blush, I'm going to go in with some NARS Orgasm Blush. I don't feel like I want to go too heavy with the blush today, so hopefully I don't go ham because sometimes I can get a little out of control with the blush, you know what I mean? Feel like I should stop, but I don't want to. I love blush. Is that too dark? I feel like that's maybe a little too dark. All right, we're just gonna add a little bit more to this side, and then I'm gonna try to blend that out a little bit more. A little bit to the nose. I love this blush with the shimmer in it because it makes such a nice like highlight base, because yes, I could just wear this blush and call it good because it definitely does highlight the high points of my cheeks, but if you've been on this channel for a minute, you know how much your girl loves some good highlights, so definitely still gonna have to go in with some real highlight. Speaking of highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Ofra Good To Go Mini Mix palette, and we're gonna go with All the Lights, and I just love to swirl my brush around in there and get up a good nice amount of highlight. Ooh, yes, look at that glow. Look at that difference. Oh, we love it. And then taking this smaller brush to highlight the bridge of my nose. Ooh, yes. I forgot we still have to do the under eyes. I don't know what I want to do there. I feel like we should go kind of minimal, if anything, you know? I'm thinking I just want to go in with a small amount of this pale pink on this angled fluffy brush. All right, now for the interesting part. I think I just need to do mascara, lashes, and lips. I don't know how that's gonna go, so let's attempt it. I'm gonna take this Botanic Beauty Nourishing Mascara. I don't really love it. It's kind of clumpy, stringy, not the best. I really just use it for a quick little coat when I'm wearing lashes. So this is going to be very difficult because usually I don't even do this without having a mirror right here when I'm wearing contacts. So bear with me. I cannot tell how close I'm getting to my eyeball. I feel like I'm going to poke myself in the eye and just completely ruin this look. All right, I think we got some mascara on the lower lash line. Hopefully I didn't get any on my eye. And for this look, I think I'm going to keep the lashes a little bit more minimal. So I'm going to go in with the Ardell Wispies. All right, I really don't know how this is going to go because I cannot see anything. Hopefully I can actually get the lashes on my eye. It's really all we're going for at this point. Okay, I think I'm going to have to break down and use a mirror because this is not going well. Oh, yeah. Wow. Good thing we did that. Okay, I'm just going to use the mirror to apply this other lash. I still really cannot see the best holding it this far away, so It's still a little bit of a challenge for me, you know? But that last one was just going to end up straight on my lid. So that was not going to be a good look. Wow, this one is just not sticking. Hello. Not to the lid. Just go on to the lash line. Everything will be all fine. I feel like that would make a good song. Didn't that kind of sound like a song? Is it just 6 a.m. and I'm tired and delirious? Probably. Hello, why will this lash not stick to my eye? Imagine if I would have tried to do this without a mirror. That would have just not gone well, huh? Oh my god, it won't stick. Alright, I think we're gonna just kind of have to call it a day. I really think that's all the better that lash is gonna get on there. So I'm going to quickly touch up my lash line with some black eyeliner, just that way you can't really see that separation between that lash and band. Okay, I think that helped, but this lash is just barely hanging on. For lips, I'm using Ace Beauty lip liner in the shade Be Peachy, and now going in with the Honey Gloss from Persona Cosmetics. I think it's the moment of truth time. All right, and let's take a look at how I did. Yeah, so the cut crease is definitely not the best. The brows, man, they could use a lot of work. Oh god. The brows, though, they're not good. Everything else, though, I don't think I did too terribly bad. I can barely notice the shadow that I put under my eyes, and I definitely got mascara, which is not coming off. It's whatever. It's no big deal. This cut crease, though, she could use some work. Other than that, I really don't think I could have done any better. The brows, it's just really the eyes that are doing it for me. I didn't even pay attention to my lips. How do those look? They're not bad. They could use a little bit of work as well. The lining just kind of looks like I did it haphazardly, sloppily, in a rush, whatever you want to say. Other than that, I don't think this challenge went too terribly bad. So I challenge you at home, if you are also visually impaired like myself, give this a try. You might surprise yourself. I honestly am very shocked that my eyes did not turn out worse than this. My brows, fully expected them to look horrific. They really don't look as bad as I thought they were going to. So that's a win. I definitely think I defeated this challenge, if I do say so myself. Like I always say at the end of these challenge videos, these are definitely my favorite types of videos to film for you guys. So if you have any more challenge suggestions, let me know in the comments. I'm definitely up for just about anything, as long as it's makeup related. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you think I did a good job at my makeup. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!